turns. And here we can turn right on red in certain areas unless there's a sign that says you can't do that. If you're not comfortable, wait for the green light. Okay, so we have a left turn arrow, so that means they have a left turn arrow. So I'm gonna wait. Oh, whoa, whoa, look at that. See, they weren't waiting. They're not paying attention. This person was not paying attention either. Kind of glad I caught that. So I'm gonna wait because they're gonna take up both lanes when they go and make that left turn. Okay, if I don't feel comfortable, that's perfectly fine. It's a green light now for me. Make that right turn. I almost had to rescue them. All right, 45-mile-an-hour road, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed up. Remember the downhill. I see a left turner right here, so I'm locating. They're not coming out, so they're not a relevant threat or active one. And we're moving on. Okay, so new position for safety. I have a good space.
Yeah.
All right, I'm riding in the middle. It's pretty good. I have an escape route on the shoulder if I need to. Intersection
Testing.
right here. Nobody's coming out. Nobody's at the stop sign, so there's no relevant threats. Same thing here. I'm just going to keep cruising. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my speed because I'm not going with the flow of traffic. I become the relevant threat if that's the case. And so I'm just kind of cruising. I'm riding on the road, and feel proud of yourself. And if you get too nervous, pull off into one of these neighborhood spots and come back on. Okay, we have a stale green light. That means it's been on for a while. We have a relevant threat right there. It becomes active because it's sneaking out right there. And then no left turn, that left turner is not going, so I'm just going to cruise through. We have another relevant thread of that side of the vehicle right there that indicates it's an intersection. I do want to pull into there for the parking lot, but we're going to ride a little bit more. Didn't pull out, so it did not become an active threat, but you notice how I naturally positioned myself off to the left just in case he started pulling out. And I want to maintain this space cushion right here. I don't want to get super close to this Toyota Sienna. And so I'm just kind of cruising. I'm relaxing. Not a big deal. And we're gonna go ahead and do basically a U-turn at this next light to come back to that area because I want to go into that parking lot. But let's practice my turn signals. So I'm gonna do my turn signals, do my head check, no cars there. I'm switching lanes. This is a pretty unique intersection, so I'll show you what I mean by it. So we're coming up. I see that there's sides of the vehicle sneaking out over there. That means, oh, there's the light, there's the intersection. So I'm gonna start rolling off the throttle because I'm getting kind of close to the light. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and downshift because I'm in third. I was in fourth, now I'm in third. I'm gonna use this turn lane. So I'm gonna go ahead and downshift a second. And this is a great opportunity. So you see how I'm like right behind the vehicle? I don't like parking behind the vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead, just like I would if I was traveling, be off to the left side of the vehicle. Okay. Oh, we got a green arrow, so I'm going to go ahead and accelerate. I'm looking at the ground real quick. No road debris. We're good to go. I'm going to follow this line on the road, and I'm going to have to turn right because I want to go back. That's what I'm saying. It's a weird intersection. Did a head check, and now we're going to turn right. But you notice the sign, it says 45. Cool. Oh, what's the exit? Says 30, and it's a weird sign. It's like a big loop. Oh, there's some damage there, so somebody's not paying attention either. So I'm actually going to slow it down. It said 30. Exits 30 miles per hour. I'm trying it at 22. I feel comfortable with that. I can also increase it to 30 if I feel comfortable, but once we get past 30, it's going to be a little scary. These chevrons indicate it is a sharp turn. 30 miles per hour recommended for a car. I'm going 25. I'm cruising pretty good. There's a merge sign. You see how I'm recognizing signs? It's very important. Merge sign. There's a car. I get my own lane. They're not in my lane, and I'm going to stay in my lane. I'm not. There's no reason to pop out right now. But this is an open lane pattern right here. I have an open lane. Is this person going to want to switch into this open spot? I don't know, but I'm going to ride staggered with them. Anybody want to pop out into my sweet lane to get to the front? I don't think so. They see me, but I'm not going to rush into there. All right, so we got a green light. And it says through traffic, merge left side of the vehicle, stopping, good. I'm gonna go ahead and accelerate because I have to merge. So I'm gonna put my indicator on and I'm merging and I'm merging. And I remembered the parking lot is now on the left, it was on my right. Turn off my indicator. I see a side of the vehicle there. So that means I have to get into the left lane. I did a head check, there was a car there. Do another head check, indicator. Nobody's coming out, and instead of getting into the middle of the lane, I'm getting right here so I have good line of sight. I'm gonna let them speed up. I'm not gonna speed up so I can increase my space cushion so I have better line of sight. and I have my turn coming up. It's where all these parked cars are. It's a great parking lot. And there's no turning spot for me other than the light coming up ahead. So I know I need to turn left at the light. So if I had it on the GPS, it's gonna let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my indicator, roll off the throttle, apply a little bit of brakes, a little bit of downshifting. I'm not gonna rush into the back of this vehicle. I'm gonna just kind of cruise and chill. I see there's a big gap, so they're probably gonna go. But you know, I might wait for the light. Let's see. So that guy went, that guy's gonna rush, but it's not safe now for me to do so. I'm gonna be off to the left. I don't wanna be stuck in the oil at a stoplight. When I'm riding on the lane, it's perfectly fine because there's not this much oil. And I'm just gonna kind of wait a little bit because I'm still nervous about my left-handed turns. And so while I'm waiting though, I'm looking for road debris where I'm gonna be traveling. I don't see any road debris. I know I have to go in the first available lane. Not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak out just a little bit. I see nothing there, so it's gonna be a pretty safe, easy turn. I waited and I waited, it's not a big deal. Nice, safe, easy turn, first available lane, turn off my indicator, shift up into second, accelerate, but I'm turning here. I don't need to get to 35. There's a car behind me. They don't like me right now because I'm going slow, but that's fine. I moved. There's the side of the vehicle right there. We have traffic, so now we have to wait till it's safe to turn again. And that's not a big deal. You take your time. Take your time. Get to the point where you're able to do, well, that car behind them started speeding up, but get to the point where you're able to make this turn pretty quick. And then they slow down. So pretty quick like this. And then once you get straight, accelerate out of the intersection. So these are all great parking spots and parking lots, but they're all pretty much packed right now. So I have to find something that's big enough for me to practice the Smart Rider drills and the DMV test. So I was just slowing it down. That was a stop sign. And let's say it's like I really wanted to practice, but there's no spots available for me. There's too many cars. I mean, I guess I could practice right here, but if somebody pulls out, we're kind of stuck. So it's really important to find a parking spot that is open for you to practice. And so how do you find those open practice spots? Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to practice today, but what did we get done today? We got to practice riding from the neighborhood for the very first time to riding to a parking lot. So even if I can't practice the drills right now or my endorsement test stuff, I still got practice in. And so if you have to come back again and come back again, come back again, and still nothing, maybe find a different parking spot or wait for a specific time of day. So this is actually Pima Community College, and it's part of a school process. And it is today, it is a Thursday at about, what time is it? 10:30. So there's gonna be schools or classes going on during the week. Now, when would this be less packed? Probably on the weekend. So maybe a Saturday or a Sunday when, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And so then it would be less crowded, and probably these back end lots, because there's a whole bunch closer to the building, people don't want to walk so far. You notice why, that's why it's all packed up there. These will probably be empty and be good enough for me to practice some of my skills for about 20-30 minutes and then head home. So you can also check churches during the week. You might have to get a little bit more permission for that. But this is a great opportunity, especially on the weekend. But today, not so much. Today, not so much. That's perfectly fine. We got to practice the plan method on the road, and now we get to practice the plan method
there we go.
Home.
Let's see.
So
does that sound okay?
A learning lesson.
I messed with audio for a little bit. Oh, one sec. I think there might be an echo. What about? Okay, so there's that, and then
There. But
how
the
does
cool thing
that?
about movie magic.
Is that better? I was messing with the audio. How's everybody doing? A little bit of reverb. Yeah. Let's get this chair disappearing a little bit. There we go. Let's do that. How's everybody doing? A little bit of an echo. So what I was doing earlier this last week was that I was setting it up to where I can do live streams on the Discord. Discord live streams. So we might be doing some of those. I was just kind of prepping it, trying to make it, seeing how it could work. What's up, CG? How you doing, ZTK? How you doing? How you guys doing? Just kind of prepping everything right now. So how's everybody's week? How's everybody's week? This is a little bright. Let's do that. There we go. A little bit better. A little bit better. So, doing good, doing good. You just got a Honda CBR 500R. Doing shitty. Aw, man. That's no fun. It's no fun. So if you have been noticing, I have been posting quite a bit of, YouTube Shorts? So, a little update. I'm going to be relaunching the Motorcycle Training Concepts YouTube channel. It's at 43,000 subscribers. I haven't been posting on that for about a year or 2, 3 years. Something like that. And that channel is going to be very specific to this kind of content right here, where it's just pure motorcycle training, motorcycle rider training. So it's going to be where I post all like the tips, where I post all the how-tos and all that kind of stuff. And then this channel is going to be crash and close call reviews. And so right now I'm testing out YouTube Shorts based off of the stuff we do here on the live streams. I'm still going to post the clips here in the longer form kind of stuff. But for the educational stuff, I'm not going to mix it up. What I've noticed is that when I mix it up, YouTube doesn't like it. Hey, yes, you can 88 for the $5. Thank you so much. I bought my first bike a few months ago, 2025 SCL 500. Your videos have been a huge help on how to learn and what to watch out for on the road. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. I appreciate that. Can I hit that? Is that a like button? Yeah, I can hit the like button. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool. You guys can reply to super chats. That's neat. So you guys can like chat with each other. Gifted subs. Oh geez, Ghost Rider. We're gonna have a bunch of gifted people up here. Welcome to the crew. Welcome. I do have rock form mounts. I do love my rock form. There's a link in the description for, I think it's 20% off. I absolutely love my rock form mount. So it's like I have the little hook thing. It's magnetic. This piece is magnetic too, so I can like put that on stuff. I like rock form, and that's what I'm using in the video. So welcome everybody here, guys. I appreciate this. So I'll be any of my new. I'm not gonna re-upload the stuff that I have been making on this. Light's a little awkward, but I'm not gonna re-upload all the stuff that I have on this channel. That's how to and all that stuff onto the Motorcycle Training Concepts. Any new content that I'll be making that's how to ride, basically, gear reviews. I don't really do gear reviews because you guys get the gear that you like, as long as it's ECE for helmets and it's actual motorcycle gear. But I'll be doing, what to look for type of gear stuff. And that will be, I appreciate that. Thank you, ZTK, I really do. I'll be posting that on the Motorcycle Training Concepts YouTube channel. There we go. Let's see if there we go. So if you guys want to swing by that and just hit subscribe and just kind of hit that notification bell button, because when I do post new stuff, when it comes specifically for motorcycle training, that's where it'll be. Now, this channel is going to be very specific to the crash and close call after action reviews. That's what people know me for on this channel, is DanDanTheFireman. But on Motorcycle Training Concepts, I am just one instructor for Motorcycle Training Concepts. I established that back in 2020, so it's a 5-year-old brand, I guess, 5-year-old channel, and I'll be posting a lot of stuff there. So here's going to be a lot of YouTube shorts of the crashes and close call stuff that we do here, and it will be like the clips and stuff that we do. So I got like my little green screen right there. That's behind the scenes right there, little green screen. So we do have 3 videos today. We do have 3 MotoStars videos today. Let me bring them up. I must have gotten out of it. Let's go ahead and get to it. So that's just a quick update there. And I talked to, let's go ahead and bring that up. Let's make it, no, make it big. That's what she said. Come on. Why are you doing that? There we go. Let's bring that up. So there's that. And then I talked to the publishers for the book. So here's the book. If you guys don't know what it is, this is the brand new motorcycle training book that I have created. And since I'm doing the change of the brand and everything, I've ordered 500 of these specifically. So the first 500 are actually going to have DanDanTheFireman on it. After the 500, it's going to not say DanDanTheFireman on the bottoms anymore. It's going to say Motorcycle Training Concepts on it. So all the training materials will be Motorcycle Training Concepts. So if you want to get like a limited edition of the first 500 where it says DanDanTheFireman on it, go ahead and grab it because that's going to be the only one. And I'm going to sign every single one of these. So if you get a booklet, guys, it's 90-something pages, 93 pages. I mean, you guys want to take a look? Yeah, I'll still be definitely using this channel. Every week I'll be doing live streams. Every week I'll definitely be doing this whole channel the whole time. It's just that whenever I go out and ride and I show you how to like use friction zone, or here's how to do the figure eight. Here's some tips on how to ride in town, like all that kind of stuff. That's going to go on Motorcycle Training Concepts. Will I be doing any Black Friday sales? Right now it's 10% off. Black Friday. Do you guys want a Black Friday sale? Do you guys want to just start it right now? Do you guys want 20% off? Do you guys want 20% off right now? You want me to just launch it? Early Black Friday? Will you guys actually buy it if I put an early Black Friday sale right now? Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Because if you do, I mean, the thing is if you pre-order right now, if you pre-order this right now, because they're not shipping out until December 8th. That's what I talked to the publishers. I was like, hey, I'll be out of town for Thanksgiving, because they were gonna send it to me like the day before Thanksgiving, and I would be in town. And so they're gonna send it the first week of December, and so it's for pre-order right now. And there's a pre-order bonus, and I guess right now we're doing a Black Friday sale. I'm gonna set it up, so don't click that link yet. That's at the top. I'm gonna adjust it. If you get this pre-order, you get the sale, and I'm sending a rescue booklet while supplies last. I don't have a ton of them left, and I don't know if I'm gonna bring them back up, but it's a nice little comic on what to do after a crash, how to use rescue and everything. Had a great artist work with me on this one. And you're going to get a rescue card. So you're going to get this. You're going to get this. You're going to also get the digital Smart Rider drills. So not only 20% off, you're getting quite a bit. And you're getting the digital version of the new book. Let me go ahead and let me get the discount. We're going to set up a Black Friday sale. We're going to do that. Let me go to discounts. Okay, there it is. Let's do create a discount. Right now, if you're a Smart Rider crew member, you get 30% right now. Easy. Let's see. Discount off product. Let's do Black Friday. Let's do 20%. There it is, 20% starting today. Once I get it, I'll send you guys the link. And that will apply to the cone kit too. This sale will last until when's Thanksgiving weekend over? It will last until the 30th at midnight. So it starts now. I'm going to have to adjust that. So 11:59 p.m. It won't let me do it. 11:30. Okay, 11:30. Boom. So there's that. And I will get you guys the shareable link. I'll start it right now. So if you guys want to get it, Black Friday sale starting. Black Friday sale 20% 20% off. Yoink. There it is. It's the new pinned comment. Let it till after, Cyber Monday, I forgot. So I will adjust it. I forgot about Cyber Monday. So it'll go to December 1st. How about that? There it is, updated. So if you guys want to get it now and pre-order, you're going to get, like I said, you're going to get the RESQ booklet, the RESQ card. You're going to get the actual book, the digital download for this also, and the Smart Rider Drills digital download, all 24. There it is. So I've been working with them, but I wanted to give you guys an update when it came to what the channel is going to be, Smart Motorcycle Training Concepts, that channel, everything kind of like what I'm doing. So there's the link. If you guys want to grab it now, you'll get an email when it's ready to ship. Like you will get an email with your tracking code when it's shipping. And the physical version, the physical version is that it's going to be United States only. The digital is available for everyone, international, and you'll still get that 20% off. Sign into class, everyone. How you doing, Hog Rider? How you doing, Hog Rider? How's the audio? That's going to be the thing. So that's going to be the thing is because I was making adjustments to the audio. How's the audio? Oh, that's another thing is I made it to where I can actually put music in the background again. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring that up. You lost your pen? I got mine. Do you need to borrow a pen? All right, so let's see. I'm going to play some music. Oh, shoot. You can't hear that. You can't hear the audio. Or the music. Because I have it set up where it's browser audio. Let me see. Yeah, so when I switch to this, I have to do this, but then you can hear my voice at the same time. All right, so we're gonna work on this. It's all funky, right? Because I was making adjustments on Discord. So when I click this scene, it changes. Okay, let me... do that. That's good to do right now. It's all messed up right now. So now you can hear me fine. And you can hear that fine. But you can't hear the music. I can hear it. Now you can hear it, but I talk, and then you can hear me talking. We're gonna play. We're gonna hang out a little bit. Let me know, so I can turn the music up. It's just supposed to be background music. Yeah, it's supposed to be just low. I like to have it on. I guess it's good for me. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. Let's just mute the echoey, so it's not echo anymore. It's not echo anymore. I will have to make adjustments off stream, so I'm not wasting your guys' time. I might do like a Discord, like I might announce on Discord, hey guys, you know, can you help me out with the audio type stuff? And we'll work on that because I might just have to create 2 different profiles. One for YouTube, one for Discord. I might just have to do that. Hey, you're taking your NREMT soon? Any advice? Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and turn it down just a little bit. All right. So the NREMT, if you guys don't know what that is, that's the National Registry of Emergency Medical Technicians, and that is going to be so that people can get their national cert. Typically, you can do like a state cert and a national cert. So if you ever want to like go out of state, like for me, it's Arizona, so I had an Arizona cert and an NREMT. And so if I want to work in like New Mexico or in Nevada, it helps out to have that NREMT because it basically applies your cert across the board because it's nationally recognized. It's a harder test. It's a bigger test. It's a little bit more scary, and you have to recertify every 2 years. So it's kind of weird. And you have to recertify anyways at least for Arizona every 2 years. So, take your time. There's going to be there is a time limit on it. I think it's something along the lines of like you get roughly 2 minutes per question. It's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot of like those like paragraphs of like, here's the scenario, what do you do? So when it comes to like scenarios, and I think you've already done some of this stuff in your testing, because if you're doing the NREMT, you're going through the EMT, is that it's like, what is the best answer? And of course, that's what the test is, right? And I'm speaking specifically to the EMT here, is that there's usually going to be like 2 wrong answers. And there's going to be like 2 right answers. So like, what's the priority? And so sometimes in the questions, it's like it's going to lay out like a ton of stuff to you, and then one of the answers can be like, breathing and airway. So then you start to have to remember breathing and airway, and then like another thing is like C-spine. It's like, well, you both have to do that for like that certain patient. Like you have to do both. The other 2 are like, no, that's not real. Like that's not applicable. But these 2, it's like you have to do both. So then you have to go up to the point of, where does the ABCs land? Like what is the first priority in this aspect? And so you always pick like the first priority. So if they're like, for ABCs very specifically, if it's like, hey, bleeding control, like check his pulse versus do rescue breaths. It's like, I got to do both, but I need to do rescue breaths first, type of a thing. So always pick the one that is the more right answer for that pertinent situation. And it's going to try to trip you up on a lot of that stuff. Don't try to rush through. And with the NREMT, I think like I said, it's like 150 questions. But if all of a sudden the testing, because I think it's online for you, you have to go in and like you do it on the computer. If it stops you at like 70, like that's either really bad or really good. Because like you have to get a certain score. And so like if you get like most of them right, it's going to be like, all right, you passed. But if you get most of them wrong, it's like, hey, you're not going to even pass if you do the whole 150. So take your time, focus on what the priority is when it comes to that certain answer, because there's going to be like 2 right answers, but one's more right. Go with your gut on every one of them. It's really like a test-taking skill, because you can second guess yourself out of the right answer. I would just go with your gut. You can retake it. Go with your gut. There are some NREMT study guides, and it's going to give you an insight on what I just said, where it's like pick the more correct answer out of all that stuff. It's a tough one. It's scary. That's the main thing. A lot of people get scared about it. I passed it my first try, but my brother, he failed the first 3, and he had to like redo. He had to take like a little refresher thing, and then had another round of 3 to go, and he passed on his 4th. It's a tough one. It's a test-taking skill. You already have the knowledge. It's the test-taking things. Like, what's the more right answer? I have 2 that are right and 2 that are obviously wrong. So I just got to pick the right out of the 2 And it's going to be like that the whole time. It's going to be like that the whole time. I believe it's all multiple choice. And there's going to be like a true false maybe here and there. Is one of your close calls is featured? Dennis, Sandier. Sif, Clark. I'm looking for Elad. Elad, boys. This is the new one today. Towards the end? There it is. Not this one right here, but this one coming up. Let's take a look. All right. Hey, did you post this on Discord, or you sent it to me, or you told me about it and I checked up your channel? Because I think I saw this one. Let's just take a look though, guys. Nice little swerve around. Yeah, there it is, baby. No, yeah. Good little swerve. Like, that's the thing. Like, you planned your ride. You're in a great position for safety. You're constantly scanning and locating hazardous situations. You assess it, like, you're in the middle right now. You're in the middle, and all of you guys do this naturally. It's just that, I mean, it's a natural thing to be like, hey, I'm in this spot. I see something there. I'm going to run into it. I got to move out of the way. But a lot of people, common sense isn't common. It's weird. I'm teaching the fundamental skills here. Welcome, PNW. Welcome back. You got a gray beard. And so, like, you're in the middle. You see something in the middle. You move over to the left. A lot of people freak out because they're like, well, how do I move over? And they're like, well, I got to swerve, or like, but I got to swerve way over here. It's like, no, you just have to position off a little bit. It's not a big deal. So, like, you see it. It's right in the middle. Okay, nice swerve. You do it way ahead of time. Not waiting until the last second. Boom. There it is. Simple. Good job, dude. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'll mention that. Let's bring that up right here. So, if you're just now joining, part of what I'm doing, today there is a Black Friday sale for the pre-order of the book. You guys wanted a Black Friday sale, so we're going to do that. So it's for you guys right there. If you're a Smart Rider crew member, you get 30% off. This is a 20% off Black Friday sale. So it's going to be just for you guys that are just now joining here in the chat. But on this channel, I will be doing crashes and close calls only. All the how-tos, all the what to do's, and all the actual on-bike motorcycle riding and training will be on the Motorcycle Training Concepts YouTube channel once I start making those again. So swing on by Motorcycle Training Concepts, hit subscribe. Maybe we can get 100,000 subscribers at one point there, and I can have 2 YouTube plaques. That'd be kind of cool. You know, that'd be kind of cool. So go ahead and swing on by Motorcycle Training Concepts. Also, update on like I said, the pre-order. Update on the book. We're going to jump into the videos. Update on the book right here. It's going to be shipping out December 8th. I ordered 500 of them. They'll be shipping out. Everything's QR codes. So every chapter has a QR code and some bonus videos, but there's a QR code right on the bottom right here for chapter 3. QR codes showing you how to do everything. There's the motorcycle skills test that you have to do in Arizona, which is basically, there's 40 states that use that same skills test. So if you're in any of those 40 states, you'll have exactly the knowledge you need. And you'll get, for the pre-order, you'll get these while this supplies last. I have a bunch of these, but I'm running out of these. So check it out. There's 20% off right now. And you get the digital download with the pre-order of the Smart Rider drills. So it's like the best deal I'm going to do for a very long time. I might do sales every now and then, but for the most part, I will be able to give away a 10% off coupon. Another thing I want to do, because like, here's an idea that I'm gonna do it. When I first started making YouTube videos, it was very hard to make money, right? And you see a lot of people like getting sponsorship deals and like, hey, like I do with Cardo, right? I do with Cardo, I do with Rockform. It's like, hey, you know, if you click the link and you buy their thing, we can get like, you know, we get an affiliate commission. We get like 10% or whatever it is. And that's how people would make money. And I know, and I've noticed a long time ago that the MSF doesn't do that. Like Total Control and all these other training schools don't do that. So like a lot of these motorcycle content creators on YouTube they point everybody to the MSF. They point everybody to get motorcycle training, but then it's like they don't get recognized. They don't get, an income from it. And so that's why they don't push out motorcycle training that much. So what I'm going to do is that when this book launches, and if you guys if you get the book and everything, please write a review on the website. I'm going to do an affiliate program for motorcycle content creators to sell this, and it's going to be a very healthy commission for them. And I want them to be able to give a 10% discount for their audience and then a healthy commission for them. So then they can make money promoting motorcycle safety. And so I'm going to be doing that. And so you might actually see on other channels, hopefully like Doodle or somebody will be able to join, or if they want to join the affiliate program that I'm going to have to really work hard on to make sure it works and does well. There's a lot of accounting and bookkeeping with that. Thankfully, I hired really good accountants and bookkeepers. But that'd be really cool to see that at least they'll be able to make some money promoting safety, because nobody does that right now. And so I want to like jump in there and help them out and pay them a good chunk. Yeah, I saw that. She's riding the Janus. I think she's like, she fixed it up. She's going to fix it up, or she is fixing it up, and she's going to ride it. Hey, you guys are ordering. I appreciate that. If you guys seriously, go to the, write a review. Write a review on the page. Everything helps out. The next, after these all sell, I will be putting like a barcode and the ISBN on the back, and then hopefully launching it in Amazon. Like launching it on Amazon. I think that'd be really cool. I think that'd be really good. She fixed it and she's partway through it, I believe. Oh, very cool. The anus motorcycle looks horrible to ride. Yeah. It looks painful. Doesn't look like fun. So we're going to jump right into this first video. We have 3 videos today. And like I said, if you're just now joining in, hit that like button. We have the sales going on. We have a bunch of news going on. Updates for the channel. I'm recapping updates for the channel. DanDanTheFireman is crash and close call after action reviews. Lots of YouTube shorts and the clips from these live streams. I'm going to try to edit them to make them even better. And then Motorcycle Training Concepts YouTube channel is going to be the how-to and all the on-bike stuff, like all the training, the actual training that you see me on the bike, everything I did for the book that's coming up. All that stuff's going to be on Motorcycle Training Concepts. So there's 2 channels now. One is purely crash and after action reviews and live streams. And then the other one is whenever I create motorcycle trainings, very specific to just like not short, but long form, very much like how to do stuff. Like we're not going over crazy crashes. That's going to be on Motorcycle Training Concepts. So both channels, same me, just different kinds of ideas. One's pure training, one's entertainment and training. So subscribe to both if you're here. Grab a book. There's a sale going on right now. And yeah. We'll be jumping in here. So here we go, guys. Here we go. I mean, I guess if you guys don't hear the music, there's no point. Let me triple check that the audio works fine in here. So, okay, I see that works. Browser, audio works there. So, yep, that works there. That works there, that works there. That's all the main buttons that I do. Works very good. All right, so we're gonna hit record and record and record. Let me triple check something real quick. Let me triple check. You know what? It should work. Let me see. Let me see. We're not. Oh, we don't want subtitles. I want to make sure the YouTube shorts that I am recording actually work with the audio, because there's a bunch of audio change-ups. Okay, very good. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. I'm going to double check here. 1 second, guys.
We are starting off with the rider who forced
Double checking, double checking. Okay. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Probably should have done this before the live stream. But been busy editing. Very good. All right, cool. We got it. We got it. We're gonna jump into this. We're gonna jump into this. 3, 2. You're seething. 3, 2, and 1. All right, everybody. We're gonna jump into this one. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's take a look.
Hello everyone.
So we have somebody riding with a nice little 360 camera, little trike. Oh, he's on 2 wheels, baby.
Nothing happened to him.
He's on 2 wheels, and I don't know what he's. Oh, I think we got distracted by the guy up front with the trike. Oh my gosh, with the trike, and he was on 2 wheels. Oh, and he's on fire. Yep, that's not good. So, what do we do? What do we do? Your bike's kind of done, which kind of sucks because that was probably like a bike that he put together and made. I don't know. It looks kind of. I don't know. It just happened. I guess it just happened. So what I was saying here, let's take a look. Let's go back just a little bit. You can barely see it, so I want you guys to take a look at this person. You guys see that person at all on your screens? That person is on 2 wheels, and yeah, that sounds pretty normal for a motorcycle, but it's a Ural or something. So he's kind of having some fun on that. I have a feeling that we are watching that guy and like enjoying the view. It's like, wow, that's really cool, right? We're getting distracted. So we're coming up to here, and part of the plan method, everybody, is that we're supposed to be locating hazardous situations. And what do you see right there? You see that side of the vehicle way up there, that white vehicle? Yeah. It just comes out. Maybe they were distracted. We start to reach out for that front brake. It's not going to work. Slam the brake while trying to swerve. We need to swerve. Remember, 3 things we can do. Mercy swerve, mercy acceleration, mercy braking. We tried to brake. It wasn't going to work. We needed to swerve and get ourselves out of there.
Happened to him.
We kind of took away some of our turning capabilities by applying way too much brake. Just get out of there and do the swerve. Overall, that sucks. We are on fire. We're on fire. It's a pretty unique. Boom. Crazy that the camera caught it, but it is a 360 camera, so he edited it to where it really did catch it. All right, here we go, riding around here. Nice little roundabout, huge roundabout. What is he doing off road though? Not paying attention whatsoever. That's what he's doing. Beep, 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 beep. So I'm worried about his ankle. Okay.
It hurts so much I'll call the doctor.
Okay.
No, let me lift it. Relax.
Okay, so we got a little auto dubbing there. So what was this rider doing? So right now he is currently on the line. So he's really riding the line, and I think he got his tire inside the little gap and got a little trapped. He got a little trapped there, and that's not a fun feeling. So he's getting in right here, and he's gonna dump in. There it is. So now he's trapped into that little area. If you get into that position, really get yourself out of it. It's like a tram track thing. You really got to bump yourself out of it, or just apply the brakes right now and stop, and then kind of like turn your handlebars, friction zone, throttle yourself out of it, and get back on the road. So this is definitely going to be somebody that's a new rider. So he's coming up to here, and then he dumps the bike. That's not a good feeling. Really concerned about his ankle at that point because it fell onto the curb, and the bike landed on top of his ankle. Oh, geez. All right, let's get to the front of this. All right. Oh, did we skipped the crash?
No,
Okay, let's
let
go
me
take a look.
lift it. Relax.
All right, so we're riding in the rain. We have big issues when it comes to traction control. That was a high side incident. Oh, geez. So he crashed the bike. So we're coming up onto, or we're getting off an on-ramp. It looks like we were on the highway, got on the on-ramp, and we're just kind of going. But the problem here is that there's rain on the road, which is not really a big problem if we have really good tires. The big issue here is that there's probably some oil. Maybe it just started to rain, so the oil was lifted up a little bit. So a big issue there. We're not going super fast. Overall, like, we couldn't really prevent much of this. So this is why, as smart riders, we acquire and use personal protective equipment just in case we do crash. So what right here, he's losing rear tire traction. So I don't know if he accelerated hard enough. It did go from 22 or 25 to 44, but I think that's because of the tire traction loss and it just spun really quick and the speed went up. So I don't think he went 45. So lost rear tire traction, and this is called a high side. So he, instead of falling straight down like that, that's a low side. High side, he flipped up and went over. And that's going to be a very high mechanism. That's where he's being launched and he puts his hands out. So once again, wear some gear just in case. And then we have this right here. Oh, not a good feeling. Not a good feeling. Overall, pretty bad.
Görüldüğü üzere düşülüyor ve bir bok olmuyor.
All right, having some fun riding through the mountains, you know, getting nice little lean. We got full gear. I love this, but we didn't make the turn and we dumped the bike. He went face first. This is why we have a full face helmet just in case your chin hits the ground. Let's take a look at that. So he's going around. Part of riding a motorcycle is turning the motorcycle. We weren't going very fast, but you notice the chevrons there indicating it's going to be a sharp turn. So it's going to be sharper than you think, okay? It's going to be sharper than you think. So slow it down before the turn, and this is where it's really good to learn that fine motor skill of trail braking. The major motor skill in this is to slow down before the turn and then make the turn. So I'm really teaching you guys the foundational major motor skills that you need to learn, not necessarily the fine motor skills outside of friction zone, a few things like that, because you need to know that. Here, it's very easy just to slow it down before the turn and make the turn. So we went a little wide, started to panic, maybe target fixated on the edge right here, and then we dumped the bike because we lost traction, slammed the front brake right here because we're about to go off-road, and that's going to lose the whole, I had to do the whole layer down thing. Overall, pretty crappy. All right, here we go, riding pretty fast with our buddies.
And a pretty serious lesson about why staying alert is so important, especially when
Very serious lesson.
he most likely ignored.
Okay, now we're chilling. We're good because we got a roundabout coming up. Oh, but he wasn't paying attention. Up and over. Oh, he's very lucky did not hit that guardrail. So, friends, don't ride like idiots with friends. Talk to each other on your Cardo Pack Talk edges. Talk to each other on your Cardo Pack Talk edges. Link in the description for a discount there. Hey, slow down, Jeffrey. What are you doing here? So he wasn't paying attention, went up and over. And that right there is a good lesson.
Ignore all the signs.
I mean, obviously he's speeding and he hits that, right? He didn't really do much. But this is a good lesson when you go over a speed bump. This is what it looks like when you go over a speed bump. Okay? You notice how his back end gets launched up like that? Because that once that rear tire hits, it's going to launch you up because it's going to basically push up against this. The tire's not going to hit the seat, hopefully, but the suspension's going to do that to you. So this is why you lift your butt up a little bit going over a speed bump, because you don't want it to jostle you pretty bad. Because if it does this to you, it's going to do that to your hands, and that's going to mess you up there. So watch the back. Watch the back end. See how I just like launched him up, and see how he's all over the place? So don't hit speed bumps very hard, everybody. Oof. Let's see. They're going to do anything for him? Or are we just going to switch to the next video? Let's see what happens here. Remember to remain calm. Ensure your own safety first. Rider sustained minor injuries, fortunately. Okay, look how far he skid, though. And he ended up. We're just gonna keep going, I guess. Oh, jeez. Let's go back to that one. All right, we got some wheelies with some friends. Wild Kid Hill. All right, serious accident occurs resulting in injuries and hospital stay. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have done that. Oh! Terrible, terrible, terrible crash. Of course that's going to sustain some injuries. So this is why you need to be able to rescue each other. So everybody in the group ride should have some medical training. Looks like he's not getting up. He's unconscious. So we have a concussion.
Will, Will, talk to me, bro.
He's starting to come to a little bit.
You hear me?
That 1,000-yard stare indicates that his brain is rebooting.
Hey, listen. He needs to keep his mouth to the ground.
Okay, so what do we do here? What do we do here, everybody? Write in the chat. What do you guys think? What should we be doing in this situation? I'd be concerned about anybody behind us running us over because we're in the middle of the road, right? So I'd really try to secure the scene, so ensuring our own safety. Everyone's like, what do we do? They're just like pushing him like, hey, what? Will. I'd be concerned about any major bleeds. I'd be checking his body. Making sure he's actually breathing. Because honestly, if he's just going to stay on the ground like this and he's not breathing, we have to turn him over. We have to take his helmet off. We have to breathe for him. Like, that's going to be the thing. So you check his airway, you check his breathing, check if there's any major bleeding. So just be like, hey, let's leave him on the ground. And then he'll just kind of come to. Like, imagine if he's not breathing and we're just going to wait. So nobody knows what to do. Call 911 is definitely a good one. That'd be one of the very first things outside of trying to protect yourself.
Hey, listen. He needs to keep his mouth to the ground.
He needs to keep his mouth to the ground. I think that's more of a panic response. And that's one of the things when it comes to any kind of training. You have a panic response, right? So if we see a car pull out in front of us, our panic response is slam the front brake. That's because of a lack of training. In this type of situation, a panic response is like, keep his mouth to the ground. Where did you learn that? Or are you just saying that because it's a panic brake in the brain for an emergency situation like this? Like I said, my concern is this concern. I am concerned about cars hitting us. I'm concerned about him not breathing. All right, here we go, riding around.
Went for a pretty risky overtake.
We have a risky overtake. Okay, anybody going to turn left in front of us? Is this going to be the thing? Like that? Nice little swerve out of the way, but we shouldn't have been passing when there's possible intersections like this right here, and there's somebody obviously having a left turn signal. So part of everything that we do here is to make sure that we're keeping ourselves in a good position for safety and locating these hazard situations. So I have a feeling this motorcycle rider does not want to slow down. It's like, screw it. I shouldn't have to apply the brakes. I shouldn't have to do nothing. I'm just going to go ahead and keep going. Well, you're going to put yourself in danger if you're going to be like, I'm just going to keep going. You have to go with the flow of traffic. You just got very lucky. Probably blames the driver too. All right, what do we got here? Okay, it's gonna go green, and we're gonna go ahead and run into the car because we weren't paying attention. This whole thing right here, he's staring at the light like it's a racetrack. Like once it hits green, I get to go. He starts going before it hits green. But you notice where his focus is? His focus is on the light. His focus is on the light. He's not focusing on, hey, is there a left turner? Is there somebody still going? Is there somebody in the roadway? No. So he's looking. Oh, I'm going to go. Oh, wait. There's somebody there. Pay attention. Pay attention. You notice how all these things are kind of preventable if you just pay attention? So if you're a brand new motorcycle rider and you're like, how the heck I'm so scared to ride because Dan keeps putting all these videos out and he keeps showing like all these crashes. I'm scared to ride a motorcycle. Guys, if you just pay attention and you learn how to ride, which I do have a new book coming out. You want to check it out. It tells you how to ride from absolutely nothing to get your license test. It's links in the description. You'll learn how to ride. Pay attention to this channel. You'll learn how to ride. You'll learn that you need to be paying attention. A lot of this stuff is common sense. You'll do fine. Okay? Why didn't they see him? He has high vis. Oh, we have a nice little suit here. What do we got going on? Oh, good job recognizing that that was a hazard. Good job. Probably on his way to a date. You know, maybe it's Valentine's Day. Maybe it's Valentine's Day, on his way to a date, wants to look all snazzy. All I got is a motorcycle, and it's better for parking, so I'm going to go meet up on with my date. That's pretty good. There's not a lot of protection here, though. That's going to be the biggest problem. So you're taking a high risk. Thankfully, he is able to plan his ride. So he sees this coming up. So he sees somebody about to sneak out, and so he's right in the middle of the lane. Might be the gentleman's ride, right? But he's in the middle of the lane, sees somebody sneaking out. What does he do? New position for safety. Moves on over. Very good. Nice little new position for safety. Moves on over. And then does a quick look. Looks forward because we probably have new hazards popping up. Okay? Good job. Riding around, having some fun. We're going to be passing all these cars. We're in the fast lane, sharp left turn, going to the left because we have the chevrons indicating that. We're going to go ahead and go too fast into this and then run into the car and go off the road because we don't know how to turn, because we accelerated through the turn versus just kind of enjoying the ride. Look at this turn. Look at that turn. It's a pretty sharp turn. Why do you think we went off-road? Because we accelerated thinking it was just a 90-degree turn. It's a decreasing radius, pretty much a U-turn. So we accelerated like it's a 90 degree. So we come up here, we accelerate. Yeah. Well, guess what? We accelerate. Yeah. Oh, crap. And then we went off. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Don't try to keep up with your buddies. Talk to each other in your cardos.
No, for
Anything
sure.
broken? That's good. That's a good question to ask. Thankfully, he didn't sideswipe a car. All right, Arizona drivers are actually crazy. Hey, you're in Arizona. Looks like Phoenix.
Okay, it's legal though in Arizona.
It's legal in Arizona. Real quick though, she's gonna have a little hissy fit. It's legal in Arizona. This right here is actually very legal right here. Okay, so in Arizona, you can only go 15 miles. He's going 17. 10 to 15 miles an hour. I believe it's 15. I could be wrong. It could be 10. Okay. But either way, it has to be a 2-lane road, and it has to be at a stoplight. It can't be on the highway. It can't be that. It has to be a 2-lane road, and you have to go in between vehicles that are going in the same direction. So if this was, if you're trying to lane split on the other side where the other cars are coming this way, that's illegal. But you can only do it here. And it has to be at a stoplight with traffic. It's stopped. Traffic has to be stopped. They have to be going 0, and you have to only go 10 miles an hour, or I think it's 15 miles an hour over the stopped traffic. So technically, you can only go 10 to 15 miles an hour. Please check me on that. I believe it's 15. It might be 10. I don't do it very much because there's a lot of hazards involved. And it has to be like something under a 45-mile-an-hour road. So this right here is perfectly legal for him to lane filter. It's not splitting, it's lane filtering.
Crazy.
Hey, don't dip in front of me and then just stop when the light turns green. If you're in front of me, then go.
Okay, it's legal though in Arizona. All right.
So she's creating problems. Now he has to get, and that's the thing, is once it turned green, he has to get into the lane. So he did exactly what he's supposed to be doing. Yeah, okay. Oh, geez. Almost crashed. So that truck should not have switched over. So we're coming over here. So good job on this rider. Mid-turn, applying the brakes, being able to avoid the situation, located that this person was coming in, navigated an active threat. So very good. This guy comes over into his lane. He sits it back up, applies a little bit of brake pressure to allow them in instead of fighting for it. So it's pretty good.
Holy.
Let him in. Move on.
Oh my God.
Terrible driver with the trailer. Be very careful again. He's going to do it again. So that's going to be the problem here. Is that if he does it once, he's going to do it again. And I get it, this might be the tail of dragon or whatever type of mountain that you might be on. So he's going to do it forever until you pass him. So the hardest part here is like waiting for a straight road to pass him. And he's trying to pass by using a lane. He's not trying to, he got pushed out into the other lane. So good job on him applying the brakes and not getting hit again. But stop putting yourself in that position every single turn. Every single turn, you're getting yourself in that position because you're trying to pass him on a left turn. Wait for that little straightaway. So right here, he tries, but there's another turn coming up.
Is this
Overall, pretty bad. They're talking to each other on their cardo, so that's good.
Dude,
Just be like, relax. Just relax, because, yeah. Oh, we're going 190 kilometers an hour. That's 120, basically, and somebody passes us going 120. Do we have a turn coming up? Let's take a look. Yeah, we got a turn right here. It's probably not going to make it. And there it goes, going 120 miles an hour into the corner. Oh, we're going to go ahead and get this point of view. Let's take a look here. Are we going to be able to make this turn? You see how it's a blind turn? All of a sudden it pops up. You're like, oh, crap. Dumps the bike. So, oh, we got another point of view. Here we go, everybody. So we're just going to go ahead and do this and then not make it and crash the bike. So don't act like idiots in a group ride. Simple as that. Just chill. Just chill. It is live, Elias. He's doing fine, though. That's good, though. Full gear. Bike's not going to be doing well, though. Okay, we're going to go ahead and have some fun over this crest of the hill. We have intersection coming up. Which way are we going to go? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? No, we're just going to go in the middle. Ooh, barely made it. I'll take it. I'll take that close call. Here we go. Going around the corner.
You've got a reminder of
what do we got? We got our GPS on. That's why I have the rock form mount. I love having GPS on my motorcycle. What do we got here? A turn coming up. Oh, nope. Somebody's just going to slow turn on you. Oh, I was going to say he almost saved it. I almost saved it. This is why you guys need, if you're in a group ride with your friends, please get a cardo. I've mentioned it a couple times here. I mentioned it, but get a cardo, talk to each other. Hey, I'm turning left. Hey, I'm turning left. It even shows on his GPS that he's gonna have to turn left, and that's why I like having my GPS on my phone with the rock form mount. Because even on here, it says that he has to turn left. He was going straight. Look on his GPS. So we were all following the GPS. He was supposed to turn. Didn't turn. He turned way late. He's like, I missed my turn. So now we slammed the brakes. We slammed the front brake. No, not even the front brake. Look at the right handle. Didn't even touch the front brake. Why are we fishtailing right now, guys? Write it in the comments. You guys know this one. If we didn't use our front brake, what brake are we using? The middle. We're using the middle brake. We're using our feet. No, full rear brake, you're absolutely right. Rear. He's slamming that rear brake, locks it up. Fishtailing, nothing on the front. He's now starting to reach for the front brake. Look at that. It's just now barely reaching, very bottom right, reaching for that front brake, right next to that like button. Guys, hit that like button. Do that. Notice how he flipped over right when he slammed that front brake after he was fishtailing? Brand new rider, Horovac. Not necessarily a shite rider. If he just learned how to ride with the new book, I teach you how to do that. I teach you how to do progressive brake pressure. Oh, my Lanta. Link in the description. Black Friday sale, 20% off for the book. You get a whole bunch of extras. If you're a brand new rider and you don't know how to ride, there you go. All right, here we go. We got this. We're riding around side of the vehicle right here. Nice little swerve, moved out of the way. I love to see it that we prevented a crash for ourselves. But the point of what we do here on this channel, this DanDanTheFireman YouTube channel, which Motorcycle Training Concepts YouTube channel will be a lot more of the on-bike stuff. But what we do here is we focus heavily on the plan method and actually locating these hazardous situations like intersections and locating patterns. We locate side of the vehicle. We locate open lane pattern. We haven't seen one today so far, but an open lane pattern. We locate the blind spots. We locate all these things beforehand so we are prepped before we even have to swerve. So we already know what we need to do. We can already see, hey, I'm probably going to have to swerve here. I'm probably going to have to emergency brake here. I'm probably going to have to emergency accelerate if I need to. I see this ahead of time. I'm prepped for it. A lot of people get surprised, and that's what causes a lot of panic problems. So we come up to here. I see a side of the vehicle right there. Lots of traffic. Where's my escape? That's the thing I'm focused on. Okay, if this person comes out, my escape will be as far to the left as possible. Okay, if he starts coming out, am I going at the right speed to apply progressive brake pressure and stop in time? Okay, probably not. Okay, so because it's raining too, it's going to be a little risky when it's the rain, but I can swerve really good because I've been practicing my swerves. So I got my escape. I know I'm going to swerve left. I don't have to wait till the last second. I'm prepped and ready. So now that if I see this car and I'm going to have to swerve left, why would I want to start from here? Why would I want to start from here? Like, why would I keep this path all the way here and then have to swerve, right? Why would I want to do that? If I know that this is a possibility, why would I want to start from here? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put myself in a new position for safety. As soon as I see that side of the vehicle, I'm immediately, let's go ahead and erase all this stuff. I'm immediately going to just start creeping over here. Before I even get to the intersection, I'm already creeping over here. And then if they come out, it's just a nice little boop. Small little position change. And here's the thing. It looks weird. It's awkward. Like, I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to move over. I shouldn't have to prepare for things. People should just not come out. I'm learning, even right now on a personal side, that I even have expectations. As much as I try not to have expectations of others, I still have it. I still have it. So everyone's going to have that problem. You have this expectation of this person having to stop because you would stop. Well, either people make mistakes or, people do it on purpose. Either way, your expectations are never going to be met in this life, even for yourself. So I will try to expect myself to make sure that I'm safe and set a boundary around this person. And that applies to life, and it applies to motorcycle riding. So the boundary I have is that I don't trust a lot of people, okay? So if that's the case, I'm going to slowly start moving over. And then I'm going to go ahead and go. And if they don't go, it's like, oh, that's so nice. They didn't go. They stayed right there. I just get back into my lane. Not a big deal. Okay? So prepare yourself. A little life lesson with this too. So now, rev bombing is not going to solve the problem. What had solved it? The swerve. Swerve. Rev bombing to me is like yelling at somebody saying, you shouldn't have done that. When in reality should be, I observed you do that. I will do something in the future to prevent me from getting hurt. And that thing in this situation is, I'm just going to always move to a better position. Progressive barking. You're right. Progressive barking. All right, here we go. We're going to be riding at night. We're going to have to merge with traffic. I see a lot of taillights, meaning that we're going to have to get into the flow. Why are we in the gore area? Lots of debris. Why is he pissed off at that guy? Why is he pissed him off? Why is he pissed off? Whoa. Wait a second here. We're way back here. The sign says we have to merge with the left lane. That's or the arrow. The arrow says we got to do it. Right? Get behind him. Get behind him. This Tesla is stuck behind the other white car. I love these. This headlight is actually really good, by the way. That's really good. You see how far it goes? I don't know if he has his bright side. I don't see a little blue sign on his dash. But the rider in front should have just got behind. You merged. They're ahead of you. Let them in. Like, not even let them in. You got to get behind them because they're ahead of you. We ride in this gore area. So that area right here, if you don't know what a gore area is, it's this area. It's all this area. There's a lot of debris. There's like broken pieces of metal. There's a lot of dirt, a lot of gravel. There's just random stuff in there. There's just so much random stuff. Riding in it is dangerous. Crossing over is dangerous, specifically for motorcycles. You're going to get some damage on your car if you try to do it too, if there's stuff. So getting angry and putting yourself in a bad spot is absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. Don't even worry about it. All right, here we go. Riding. What do we got?
What's up? Hi?
What's up?
Hi?
Oh, we got a male Karen here. Got a male Karen. What's the name for a male Karen? Write in the comments. Give me a good one. Give me a good one. So while you're doing that, I'm going to explain why I would not park like this. Just Ken? Okay, come on. Give me something clever. I would not park like this because if this person for some reason backs up, I don't know why, sometimes they do, I'm stuck. I can't Flintstone it back. Another thing is that if somebody behind me isn't paying attention and they just ram right into me and then now they ram into the Hyundai, I'm squished. It happens a lot to police officers, happens a lot to people in cars. That's how fender benders typically happen. You don't want to be a part of that. So this side is not going to be good just because it's in the other lane. You see how they're like right on the line. So what I would be doing, let's see if we can go back a frame or two. Let's see.
Hi?
when he's coming up to it. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, perfect. Oh, I guess he's not on the line. Okay, so this works. I would be off over here or over here. So if a car is like, not paying attention, smack, hits me, pushes me into the back of this car, I get smashed here in between two cars. Terrible, terrible situation. So I park off to the sides. And if somebody's like barreling down, like, oh, they're not going to stop in time, I accelerate, emergency accelerate into my escape. Emergency accelerate into my escape. Because I'm paying attention to my mirrors. You can kind of tell, it's like, oh, they're not slowing down. I'm going to go. A male Karen is a Darren? Okay. Seconding Darren. A Darren. That sounds too much like Dan.
Hi.
I'm not a Karen, guys.
Hi.
That's a Darren, everybody. We're going to copyright, trademark that. All right, veer off. All right, here we go. Oh, geez. Okay, somebody's passing like an idiot. We let them in. Watch out for a buddy. This is why talking to your friend and be like, hey, there's an idiot behind you, idiot behind you. All right, moving on. We're going to accelerate pretty hard. I love doing that. I love getting from 0 to the speed limit as fast as possible. There's that side of the vehicle going into our available lane. They're supposed to go in the first one. Nice little adjustment, swerve. Don't worry about hitting the mirror, and we're going to move on. All right, riding at night. We're going to try to impress all these people going super fast, but we have a lot of brake lights up ahead in intersections, so we probably should slow it down just a little bit. Person comes over, not a big deal. It's hard to see us. Okay, just imagine looking into your rear view or your side mirror at night with all these lights, and you just have this tiny little one bouncing around between all the different headlights and crazy lights going on in that mirror. It's going to be really hard for them to see you. Really hard for them to see you. Now, once again, should we expect and should they see us? Because I'm important. I'm the most important person in my world because honestly, you are. You, Hog Rider, Elad, everybody here, you are the most important person in your world. I'm the most important person in my world. Well, we all share the same world, so I think I'm most important. You think you're most important. But that's fine. That's perfectly fine. It's just that you're not better than anybody else, and they're not better than you. Kind of weird, huh? So, yeah, they're not going to see you. They should see the most important person in the world, me, but that's not how it works. It's going to be almost impossible for them to see us. So now that we know the reality of the world, we should be paying attention and understanding, and we should slow down going into intersections so that we can just make everything copacetic. Okay? So just chill and don't get mad. It's going to make you scared, but don't get mad. What do we got here? Oh, some cone weaving. Some cone weaving on the road. Okay. Oh. That's why there was cones.
In this situation, the rider took a huge
What do we got?
by
We're going to be yelling at each other?
and unfortunately, things ended very badly for him.
We're going to yell at each other? What do we got here? We're going to whiskey throttle it. It's a red light. It's a red light. Oh, wait. Why? Oh, man. What is he wearing? He got a onesie? Let's go back. And it's Elad. This is Elad. Pay attention, everybody. This is Elad. This is a Smart Rider crew member. He's in the chat right now. We're going to get right back into this, but I want to see, once again, it's red. It's a red light. What are we doing? Didn't look both ways. Yoink. Oh, was that two people on the other bike? No, it was a DoorDash. Now my order of sushi's not getting home. Get a little update on my DoorDash app. Your motorcycle rider, your dasher got into a crash. Please reorder. All right, we got Elad here. We have a DDFM crew member here, Smart Rider crew member. He's going to see something. There it is. So why was he moving over? That's why, I mean, we saw it before the stream because he's in the chat. I wanted to take a look at it. But why do you think he's moving over? So we talked about this before the stream, so make sure you hit the subscribe button to join us for these live streams. He's positioned for safety right now, right in the middle. So he has space cushions to the left and right, okay? He's locating consistently road surface hazards or cars or intersections or whatever it is. He's constantly scanning, constantly scanning, constantly scanning. He's doing a very good job. Now, if there's something in the roadway, is it a relevant threat? Well, if it's in the roadway over here, it's not. I'm not going to run into it. It's in this other lane. I'm not going to run into it. So I don't have to do anything. I don't have to navigate because it's not an active threat. But since I'm in this position, oh, Elad's in this position, okay? Since Elad's in this position, he sees something ahead that's in the same position he's in. And so he's like, huh, I located that. I'm already in a good position for safety, and I located this. Is it a relevant threat? Yes, it is. I must do something. Since I see it way ahead of time, I'm just going to move over. I'm just going to move over to a new lane position. Now I'm in a brand new lane, new position for safety. So he sees it, moves over. I'm in a new position for safety. I'm still in my lane. I don't have to cross over into other traffic if there was a car. Still in my lane. New position for safety because I saw this ahead of time. And then back into the old position for safety because I like this better because there's space cushions to the left, space cushions to the right. And now I'm going to get back to scanning, back to locating, back to assessing, back to locating, back to assessing, back to locating, back to assessing. So very good job, Elad. You can go ahead and grab a whole pizza. Go ahead and enjoy it. You can sit right up front. I don't know why you guys don't sit up front here. You guys sit way in the back. It's weird. I have to yell across the room. Just sit up here. Come on. Come hang out. All right? So good job, Elad. Here we go. Moto Dad. Here we go. Having some fun. Sides of the vehicles. Assessing if they're relevant threats. We're going to slow it down with some engine braking. Didn't even have to touch the front brake. We're going to get a little bit mad. Oh, one sec. That's an open lane pattern. Finally, we have one. But let's go right here. Let's go right here. Notice how our line of sight is obscured by the red car. Okay, you notice that. This is why I don't like being in these kinds of positions all the time. Okay, so right here, it's obscured. It's obscured. Now he's a little bit far. Let's see if I can get to here. So we're right on the very side of the road. You see how you can see further? Okay, if this is still not good enough for you, now you can see better. And now you're in a different lane. But this is also an open lane pattern. We switched over because we can't see. We switched over because we don't like the simple fact that we're stuck behind a vehicle. So we switched over to the open lane. We switched over to the open lane. Now, with our mentality of why we did that, because we can't see and we want to be in the open lane, what do you think the red car is going to want to do too? They're going to switch over. They might switch over. And we already recognized that they didn't pay attention earlier. Do you think they're going to pay attention to you if you get next to them and you're in their blind spot? So maintain a staggered position. So you already have great vision. You have an open lane. Stay right here. I will just stay right here if this was me. Now, if they're going super slow, he's going 49. Let's say it's a 60. It's like, okay, I'll go ahead and creep up faster just a little bit, but I'd put myself in a better position if I'm passing. I'd be way over here. I'd be way over here, not going straight like this. Because if all they have to do is boom, done. If I'm over here, I have enough time to emergency accelerate out of it. Okay? So be away from them. There you go. So he's already starting to do that. But now we're kind of side by side. Don't worry about looking. Don't worry about looking. What's ahead? What's ahead? What's ahead?
Absolute.
What's ahead? Pay attention. We have a sharp turn coming up ahead. Don't worry about it. We have a roundabout. Now we have a whole new area of hazard. Are they going to stay in their lane? Ooh, kind of coming over a little bit. All right. Having some fun. Nice little furry backpack. You got a little teddy bear there. Oh, your camera fell off and you're getting messed up on the camera lens. That's not fun. He probably like stopped at like 20 miles later and is like, why is my camera all weird? Oh, the lens is getting messed up. Oh, it fell down. I wonder if the stick broke in half. I wonder, because you can see the stick right here. It's supposed to be that invisible stick because, like, with the 360, if it's perfectly in line, you can't see the stick. But the fact that we can see the stick means that it probably broke off right here, and it's kind of like doing this. Oh, there goes the lens. It's holding up pretty well. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Found it, though, because he had to go back and pick it up. Anybody gonna run it over? Oh, he's so lucky that it's in the yellow. There he is. There he is. Get out of the road. Oh. If he had a lens protector, that would be even better. You know, then you just change the lens protector. So that's a scary thing. I typically ride with my 360 camera on the back, so I should probably get some lens protectors and something like that. But if you want to see those riding videos, I'll be posting more of those on the Motorcycle Training Concepts YouTube channel. There's going to be a link in the description for that. There is a Black Friday sale and Cyber Monday sale for the new book, 20% off, so check it out. You get a whole bunch of extras in there, guys. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream. There it is. Good job, Elad. Good job. We got more. We got more. Don't hit bye-bye yet. If you're just now joining the live stream, and what I just said, this is an older video, by the way, guys. We have to use older videos because MotoStars is not pumping out 3 a week anymore. I think that's a good thing because there's less crashes and close calls. Hopefully, well, it's not a good thing for him, I'm assuming, because of monetization and whatnot. But it's a good thing for riders out there in the world, hopefully. So, yeah. If you're just now joining, there is a sale going on for the new book for Black Friday. It just so happens to line up that way. These are for pre-orders. You get a whole bunch of stuff with it. If you get the physical booklet, you get this too. And you get the digital downloads for this and for the Smart Rider Drills. Whole bunch of stuff, 20% off right now, all the way until Cyber Monday, the Monday after Thanksgiving. Normally, it's going to be 10% off. So this is the best deal I'm going to be able to give for right now. So check it out. I'll be shipping them out and sign every single one of them. So if you're brand new, it's linked at the top. Automatic discount if you use that link. All right. So we got some older stuff here. We got some older videos here. Let me just update here. I'm doing good, Unorthodox. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. 56 of 56. Well, we got 56 likes. Yes. Oh, we got 57 people now, I think. Something like that. Woo-wee. Let's take a quick little breather. It gets tough having to talk. Not having to, but it gets tough talking for 3 hours. Battlefield 6 free event. Oh, snap. I don't have enough time to play video games, to be quite honest. I haven't played Helldivers. I think I played an hour of Helldivers in the last 2 weeks. And I used to play like maybe an hour a day as like a nice little lunch break, but I've been working through my lunches. Why didn't you tell us that when you eat clean for a long time, going back to any semi? Yeah, I know, Smee. It happens. It's like, oh my gosh, my stomach. These poops are gross. Yep. Your gut bacteria changes. Your gut bacteria changes. All right, guys. We're going to jump into this one. We're going to have to hit that record button. Get some YouTube shorts out of this. And I'm going to edit some... Can you guys hear that? The backup alarm. Somebody's backup alarm. Do, do, do. No, you do? Interesting. Really good burger from Freddy's. I was sick all weekend. It usually just makes me feel gross later that evening and the next morning. All right, guys, we're going to jump into this one. Hit that like button, everybody. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got a MotoStars video. We got some crashes and close calls. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, what was that? All right. Big group ride, having some fun, talking to each other on our cardos. Link in the description for 10% off, at least. Oh, not paying attention. Got a nice little cig in his mouth. A little newbie mistake. Hopefully he's doing fine. Hopefully the bike is doing fine. Oh, what can we do in this situation? Not much. Wasn't paying attention. He thought that person was going to go. It wasn't safe for them to go. All right, so right here, speedo's 10 off. Okay. Oh, backing up in the rain. Very scary. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Ooh. Waited to the last second to apply the brakes fully. So,
no, you didn't.
You get angry because you caused all this to go to the next driveway. Okay, well, it is what it is. The main thing here is that we can see it. Oh, it's actually kind of hard to see it. We're going over the crest of the hill. Can't see much over the crest of the hill. You notice how that's always a problem. Can't see, line of sight, right? We have a line of sight issue with the crest of the hill. Okay, so be aware. Oh, there's somebody backing out the side of the vehicle, but they're going in reverse. Okay. Scary thing here is that since it's the crest of the hill, we're on the other side of the crest of the hill. We're going downhill now, and it's raining, and that road looks a little smooth. Okay, it doesn't have a lot of aggregate. It doesn't look a little chunky at all. It looks pretty smooth, and that's going to be a little scary, especially if you're a new rider. It's like, oh, I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. No, you can start applying progressive brake pressure. Just a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, and then more and more and more and more and more. Your tires should be pretty good if you have maintained your tires and they have tread. This is why it's very important to check the tread on your tires and to maintain your tires and have the appropriate PSI when you're actually riding. So check it before you ride, okay? And I talk all about this in the new book, okay? So it's available for pre-order right now, 90-something pages. It gets you from absolutely nothing to going to a parking lot, first time on the road, and then actually practicing for your motorcycle license test. So check it out. You get a whole bunch of extras. Everything's on the product page. Link in the description, and there's a Black Friday sale for 20% off until Cyber Monday.
Whoa.
So we come up to here.
No.
He's applying the brakes, but he's still like hoping. He's still hoping that they're gonna get out of the way, so we don't slow down as much, right? We're trying to like make it efficient. Don't worry about efficiency. We're on a motorcycle. There's nothing really other than gas mileage that's efficient. Going really fast is a lot of fun. That's not necessarily always efficient, but it's fun, and you could do that. So here, we should slow down and just kind of stop, and then we can go. Or, since we can't see very much here, but we can assume, because I'm sure we're seeing it coming up, there's nobody there, we just go a little swerve around him.
The whole road, dude. Jesus
We
Christ.
barely stopped right here, and that's what makes him do the, Jesus, makes him have that emotional reaction of like, I almost hit you. It's like, well, you could have slowed down and ball back. Could have done that. Yeah, look at that. All right. Good job not stalling, though. Good job not stalling.
You're
Slow down.
Ready to
All right.
come off his car.
Having some fun. Riding around. Oh, what do we got here?
Over the road.
All over the road.
Pray for that. Look.
Oh, geez. Took out a tree.
Oh
Took
my
out
God.
took out something else. Get back on the road. There you go. Good job. All right. So, my big concern here as the motorcycle rider is to stay away. So, ensure your own safety first, right? To ensure your own safety. Remain calm, ensure your own safety. That's my big concern. Now, I'm going to check on the person. Because we could just all assume, what a dumb driver. They were on their phone, not paying attention. Ha, ha, ha. Look at you. You deserve that. Or, let's give the benefit of the doubt. Or, hey, are they having a medical emergency that would cause them to have this crash? Like, are they having a diabetic episode? Are they having a heart attack? Let's double check. Because there's been many times on a car crash, a motor vehicle accident, where it's like, holy crap, this person they just crashed into a pole. It's so random, weird. And we get there thinking it's going to be a trauma incident only. And it's like, okay, now we have like broken bones and all this other stuff. It's like, hey, that's what our mind's on. We always had to tell ourselves, what caused the crash? Was it a medical emergency that now caused a traumatic emergency? Medical is like the internals and the heart and the lungs and all that other stuff. Traumatic is like breaking things. Okay, so was it a medical emergency that caused the traumatic emergency? And then we can rule out the medical and just, okay, cool, we're focused on the traumatic. But if it was a medical heart attack, for instance, or a diabetic episode, and we're only focused on the traumatic, we're not solving all the problems. We have to solve everything. So when I see something like this, I'm like, benefit of the doubt, could it have been a medical emergency that caused this emergency? So let's double check. That would be my concern. All right, doing some wheelies in traffic with an intersection coming out. They're gonna come out in front of you. Good job landing it in time and then moving over, but you should have known better. All right, here we go, riding in the rain.
Weather conditions cause this rider
Crazy weather conditions. It might be getting cold. It might actually start getting a little cold, so be careful with that on the turns and everything. Your hand movements are gonna be stiff. So we have a turn, very easy turn, but lots of rain coming. Oh, turn went a little sharper. Might have had to slow it down a little bit. Oh, good job. Sharp turn to the right. Get ready. Get ready. Good job. Slowing it down. Rolled off the throttle just a little bit. Oh, we hit something. There's something slippery in the road. Let's take a look. Let's see. His right hand. Nope. Didn't slam the brakes. Did nothing on the brakes. He was maintaining a good speed, but there could have been some oil in the road. Damn, that sucks. That sucks. You couldn't even anticipate it because the guy ahead didn't crash. Why would I crash? It's like, damn, I hit the oil. Maybe he didn't hit the oil, or maybe he lost a little traction, gained it right back, but I lost all my traction. Damn. That's why we wear personal protective equipment. Just in case. Just in case. A little discolored there, yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, having some fun. They're going to get some nice photo shoots on that turn. I'm going to go ahead and race around the tail of the dragon. What's going to be around this corner? I don't know. A little bit sharper this time. Oh, I didn't make it, and I'm off the road. You have to modulate your speed. Okay, so all these turns that he did, perfectly fine. You see how it's like, oh, I can go this turn, this turn, this turn, this speed, this speed, this speed. And then all of a sudden, when it gets to be a sharper turn, we crash because we were going the same speed on all these turns. You know what they call that? Complacency. Being complacent in the fact that nothing has happened, so I can keep doing what I always do, and nothing will happen. That's complacency. When in reality, when we're out riding or driving or doing anything in our life, is just because we accomplished one thing does not mean that's going to trend for the future. That's not going to be the same thing for the future. Every new thing we do needs to have our full focus. Of course, we're going to get better at it, but every single thing should still have our full focus and utilize the experience that we have in the past. Because right here, it's like, this is easy. This is easy. Yeah, everything's easy. I can just keep doing this. Oh, this turn was a little bit sharper. That was easy. But now we have this turn right here. I'm just going to keep doing this. It's going to be easy again. No, it's a new turn. It's a little sharper. Adjust your speed. Because now we crashed. Ouch. 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 My ego. It sucks. I mean, all these crashes, it absolutely sucks. No, I don't want anybody to crash, but we're going to point out. We're going to point out the stuff, and hopefully we become better. You know, it's very easy to get distracted and just be like, nothing's going to happen to me. All right, here we go. Riding through town. We have the side of the vehicle. They stopped. They stopped. Good job, though, recognizing it. You see how he slowed down a little bit? You should be able to, like, when you get to this point, oh, I got to accelerate out, though. Okay? Slowing down isn't the only emergency maneuver. All right, riding through here. Oh, we got this. Same thing, emergency maneuver. Accelerate out if you need to. Oh, we're going fast here on the road. Are we going to get speed wobbles? It looks like we're starting to. Looks like we're starting to. A little bit of the speed wobbles. We're in California. I hate the little grooves they have on their highways. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Yep. Weeby. Lebanon. All right, here we go. Don't like this spot. We're getting boxed in. Stupid driver. Roll off the throttle, apply the brakes, let them in. You fall back, basically. Just let the idiot in. Don't fight for it. Now all he has to do is move over a little bit. Boom, you get knocked over. Just get out of there. Don't get too close. Space cushion, space cushion, space cushion.
It looks
All
as
right,
if the
having some
driver
fun on a dirt road.
was preoccupied with something else entirely, but eventually
We're gonna have a deer.
the rider.
Nope, nope, we have a car. Get off the middle of the part of the road. Good job, he swerved. We have a nice little intersection here. We're gonna creep in. We're just gonna creep in a little bit. Just want to creep in. Okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and accelerate. Oh, I'm gonna creep in too, buddy. It's like, all right, let him in. All right, you're an idiot. Go ahead and have it. Probably has to take a dump and has to get home real quick. All right, here we go. Gonna do this.
The rider was too focused on the main line,
Intersection's coming up.
so he completely missed the car brake.
Okay, nothing in the intersection, so we're good. We're good. Oh, stop! They're stopped. They're stopped just because they're looking at that person. Oh, now we have 2 people crashed or 2 people injured. 2 people. That's why it's very important. Like, I want to point out this. Okay, imagine that person on the ground is a motorcycle rider that crashed, right? And there's a car, not the car, but you're the car stopping to help, right? Okay, we're there, right? Your buddy just crashed, he's on the ground. You're the car, a motorcycle, stop to help. This motorcycle rider is a car. So you stop to help your buddy that crashed, you're in the roadway. This person right here on a motorcycle is not paying attention. This person pretend they're a car is not paying attention. Boom, hits you. Hits you. That's why you ensure your own safety. Your buddy crashed, he's injured. I got to help him. Remain calm, ensure my own safety, get out of the roadway to help that person. Always pay attention to other cars because they might not be paying attention and run into us. Okay? We're there, right? Because if you get hit after your buddy crashed, who's helping your buddy and who's going to help you? This motorcycle rider is a lot like car drivers, just not paying attention. All right, here we go, having some fun. Oh, Sean in Atlanta. Dun, dun. All right, we're gonna have a crash in the corner. Kind of a little close there. That's why I don't like outside, inside, outside. Right there. That's the exact reason. Everyone talks crap. Everyone talks crap. DanDanTheFireman, why do you always say middle, middle, middle when you go through the corners? Because that's not the best way to do things. Middle, middle, middle is stupid because you have all the oil and outside, inside out. Shut up. My focus for any time I ride is to stay away from people. I don't like people. I don't. As much as, I like you guys though. Yeah. I like you guys in class. I provide you guys pizzas every live stream. I like you guys. Okay? Just everyone else. I don't like people. I don't want to be around any road surface hazards. I don't want to be around cars. I don't want to be around anybody. So I make sure I have my own little safety bubble, which is called a space cushion, around me. And so if I'm in the middle of my lane, I have a space cushion to my left. I have a space cushion to my right. That's how I like to do it. And this way, if there's a car coming over a little bit on the line, I have the little space cushion. If there's, for some reason, a little piece of debris over on the right side, I have a little space cushion. If there's something in my path of travel, I can move over and have a space cushion. I can move over and have a space cushion. I want to stay away from things that will cause me to crash. So, with the outside, inside, outside maneuver, guess what happens when you're on the inside? You are next to people coming over and making it to where it's dangerous. That's why I do middle, middle, middle. It's up to you if you want to do it. I'm giving you a reason why. All I hear from others is like outside, inside, outside is the best because I heard about it and that's what MotoGP people do. Well, they don't have cars coming at them. Outside, inside. Oh, there's a car. Now I gotta swerve to the right when I could have just stayed in the middle the whole time. I'm on the outside. I'm gonna go on the inside because that's what I learned. That's what I read about. Cars can't drive in their lanes most of the time. All right, what do we got here? We're on a dash cam from somebody else, and this is going to be somebody that's going to crash probably. Hopefully nobody turns out in front of them. We have an intersection, looks like, coming up. Please, 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 please. What? Okay, we're so far away. Oh, there it is. Yoink. Right into the back of the vehicle. Intersections. Guys, pay attention. You see the side of the vehicle. Don't just go. All right, what do we got here? Riding on the right side. Is this guy open lane pattern so far? Is this person right in front of us going to get into our lane? No, no, okay. Oh no, we're zooming in on this guy. Not paying attention, Flintstoning it, and up and over. Only reason the clip is going to end here is because the rider is in serious amount of pain due to the broken leg, along with screaming and some blood. Bones sticking out of the skin. The two pictures that we'll be showing next was before it was bleeding and before the jeans were cut. Okay, let's take a look. You didn't include that. All right. Let's take a look. So we get into here. Instead of staying in the escape path, he could have just lane split, but he did this. Oh, there's the panic. There's the panic. Brakes, swerves, or emergency acceleration are the only three things that will get you out of a problem. Putting your foot down is not going to do it. It's not going to do it. So we messed up. Didn't have full gear. Only had a helmet. It sounds like he was screaming. It sounded like an open fracture, so the bone was sticking out of the body when it's supposed to be in the body. Next to John Tyler Drive. Somebody Google that. Where's this at? It's California, I'm assuming. But so we're gonna go up to here. Let's see if they did a good job with the censoring. All right. That's where the broken leg is. So we're talking about mechanism of injury, right? So the right leg's gonna be the one that's broken. High impact. Hopefully not a femur fracture. I'd rather have a tib-fib fracture than a femur. Probably shoulder. Instant deceleration. Oh, you forgot to blur that part out. Okay, so he's rolling. He's rolling. Is he gonna get ran over by the truck? Need a thumbnail. Your mirror neurons are screaming. And I like that you brought up the word or the term mirror neurons, guys, because that's exactly what we're doing in class right now, utilizing our mirror neurons. If you don't know what those are, basically, we learn by example. For the most part, that's how we were taught. That's how we are bred to do. We watch somebody do something. We're like, I think I could do that. I saw them how they threw that football. Maybe if I do the same thing, I could throw the football. Oh, I suck at it, but if I keep practicing, you see how we start learning that way? So the whole point here is that we're watching people make mistakes, and we're like, oh, I think I could not do that. I think I could do this. That's the whole point of what we're doing with an after action review. And I'm helping explain what happens, and I'm utilizing the plan method, and that helps you understand a very simple process on how to learn this. So very good. Psychology major. Love that, Hog Rider. You guys, you get a whole new pizza to yourself. John Tyler Drive is in Malibu, California. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Somebody give him a membership. All right, riding around, getting a little lean angle. We're going to low side. Oh, good job. Handled it. We got a right turn coming up. Let's see, are we going to low side? Nope, nope. Oh, we're switching that booty. Switching that booty. Switching that booty. Oh, geez. Oh, close call. Good job. So I was wondering why I was applying the brakes. Applying the brakes. Quick little adjustment. Now, I want you guys to see something. Body position isn't the end-all be-all when it comes to turning and to swerving. It's not. You know what the end-all be-all is? Class, what do you think the end-all be-all is when it comes to actually turning? When it comes to turning, what's like the fundamental thing, baseline, everything when it comes to turning? Handlebars. Counter steering or direct steering? Handlebars. Your body, you notice how he's bouncing around on the bike and the bike is still going straight? Yeah, he's prepping to help out the handlebars. He's prepping, but it didn't do anything with the booty. Okay? Okay, it only works when you actually use it with handlebars. So when we see this, the only thing that moved him was the swerve, not the booty moving. So don't worry too much about, I need to have the best body position ever. Worry about your speed entry. Worry about actually turning. You can stay center with the bike. You can stay center with the bike and not do any body angle whatsoever and make turns better than a lot of these people that we see on these live streams that are just trying to get their knee down. Okay? We got more? Okay, good. Oh, we got a little power wheelie there, having some fun, going 130 something, probably kilometers. Oh, geez, there's the... Okay. We are just going stupid. Oh, they're going to die someday. Well, we all are going to die someday, but I mean, they're going to... Hopefully not, knock on wood, that they're still safe. This is an old video. Today we have a lady who got a little impatient with my riding. Let's take a look at this lady who got impatient. We have a red light up ahead, and I don't like stopping at every... You don't like stopping at red lights? Okay, let's take a look. Code Red roofers, firefighters that do roofing for a second job. Love that. So speeded in, switched over. That was an open lane pattern. They went to the open lane in front of us. Kind of a little scary. Don't like it. We're going to get a little angry. Arrgh. Whatever, just let them go. Thankfully, if you did crash, those red code roofers would probably be able to help you out, because those are probably off-duty firefighters. A lot of firefighters have second jobs. This looks like Florida. All right, moving on. Lane filtering. Okay, now we're going to get through here. There's the side of the vehicle. Stay in your first available lane. No, you're not, so I'm going to have to move over. Move over. Nice swerve. Get it, 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 get it. Yeah, boy. Handled it. Good swerve. That's a hazard, though. Lane filtering, getting into the open. They think they have time because the cars are going slow. This car driver thought he had time. That's the thing. It's like we're coming up to here. That car driver that's turning in, it's like, I have time because these cars, like I only see these cars. You see our line of sight's broken? That car can't see us because that other white car's in the middle and can't see us. So that car's like, oh, I think I could do it, and guns it. And it's like, oh, I can't be in this first available lane because that white car is faster than the red car, so I'm going to get into the other lane because that car, that's the mental thing that's going on in the brain for that car driver. What they don't know, the unknown variable here, is the motorcycle rider going faster than all of them and in the lane that they initially chose to go into. Oh, recipe for a crash. Recipe. So, what do? We're in the middle of the lane. Okay, we're in a position for safety if nothing happens, but I located a hazardous situation. I see it's a relevant threat. It's in my lane. That tire's off in my lane. It's an active threat. I'm going to move myself over to a new position for safety. How do I do that? 3 things. There you go. Mercy swerve, mercy brake, mercy acceleration. What can I choose out of my pocket of emergency things? Not a gun. What do I choose? Emergency swerve. Good job. Tried the honk first. That's not going to work. That's not one of the 3 things. You pulled something out of your other pocket. Wrong pocket. Pocket sand. Did a swerve, though. That's what got him. That's what's going to help. So good. Pocket sand. go. Let's move on. All right, having some fun, going at decent speed. You know, probably the flow of the traffic you're in. The guy comes out. You moved over to new position. Look, it moves over to a left side of the lane, new position. It's instinctual if the whole goal in your head is to not hit anything. First priority, not hit anything when I'm riding. Second priority, enjoy the ride. Now, if I go home and I don't hit anything, it's a success. If I go home and don't hit anything and I did not enjoy the ride because there's a ton of idiots on the road, it's still a success because I got home because I didn't hit anything. If I had an amazing time riding and I hit something and crash, it's not going to be a good day. So your priority should always be not hit anything. So if your priority is I'm not going to hit anything, you're going to do absolutely everything in your power to learn not to hit something. And that's why you're watching this channel, guys. That's why you're watching this channel. And that's why you're going to go ahead and get the new Riding Smart, the complete motorcycle training system for beginners. Takes you from absolutely nothing, what kind of minimum gear to do, ride up and down your street, ride in your neighborhood, first time riding out on the street, getting to a parking lot, practicing smart rider drills, and practicing your motorcycle license test. I'm going to try to set you up. We're going to practice the plan method the whole time so that you understand to not hit anything. Link in the description for 20% off. Thanksgiving Black Friday sale. Ends December 1st. All right, so he's going to move over. He's going to switch over. Shake my head, not the bike. Okay, there you go. Very good. All right, having some fun, riding decent speed, flow of traffic. You know, it is what it is. So somebody stopped. We're going to move over to new position for safety. We all avoid it. Even the car driver did the plan method. Do you guys, when you guys are driving your car, so I'm assuming some of you have motorcycles and cars. Maybe just a motorcycle, maybe just a car, because you're wanting to ride a motorcycle. That's why you're watching me. Do you do the plan method when you're driving your car? I do. That's how I developed it. I learned it from firefighting and driving an ambulance and driving a fire truck through the International Association of Professional Drivers. I have driver training every single year for 11 years as a firefighter, and I'm applying the principles that I learned in that, plus all the life experience that I've had driving all that stuff every time when people don't see ambulances with lights and sirens. It's weird. They don't see us. So I learned how to do it in my car. I do it all the time when I'm driving, and I do it all the time when I'm riding my motorcycle. That car driver did it. This person did it. Good job on everyone here. Zoom, zoom. This guy was leading the group. Yellow bike guy was trying to keep up. Oh, geez. This is when we start making mistakes because we're trying to go faster than our skill level. Ride or die Amanda. Here we go. Dick Fart Jr. I love that. Love that. Oh, Ride or die Amanda and Dick Fart Jr. No. Somebody ended in the water. So what do? Hopefully, okay, he's moving. That's good. That's a good sign. He's angry. That's a good sign. A crying baby means they have an airway. So, there we go. We're going to help him out. My foot sunk. That's going to be a pain to get out. Make sure it's in neutral.
Are you good, man?
Turn off the bike if it's not. Oh, it's a little slippery. Hopefully the bike's going to do fine. I mean, it probably just needs to get cleaned up, pull all that stuff out. Probably can ride it and land it in water. It is raining outside right now of the classroom, everybody. Make sure you guys check your windows if you drove here. Make sure you roll them up. It's raining outside. Oh, yeah, that sucks.
At least you're not hot anymore.
Yeah. Which one's Dick Fart Jr.?
My tire. Oh.
Dick Fart Jr. Which one are you?
Not there, but the one on the side of the road.
I hear that, man.
We do have a garage. So if you rode here, make sure you bring it into the garage, okay? Make sure you bring it into the garage. Okay, just go ahead and bring it in. I'm on the intercom, everybody. Go and bring it into the garage. It doesn't look like it's raining for some reason, but it is raining. So watch out, everybody. Bring it in.
Thanks for watching till the end.
Oh, thank you, Motostars, for watching. With that said, guys, grab a slice of pizza. Make sure you get the new Riding Smart book. It is available for pre-order right now. There is a Black Friday sale going on, 20% off. Link in the description. Automatically added to your cart. You get a bunch of extras. While supplies last. With that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe. Don't end up on one of these videos, please. Unless you're Elad, he did a great job. All right. Yeah, it is raining out. It is. It's going nuts. It is going nuts. Give you guys a little behind the scenes. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, nope, nope. Nope, don't want to do that. Don't want to share it to a group chat for some reason. There we go. We're going to do this. We're going to go over this. We're going to do this. It's going nuts. We got more. It doesn't look like it is, but it's like heavy raindrops. Heavy. And lightning. I hear lightning. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. No, There we go. There we go. There we go. Can you guys hear that? Nah, I have a noise filter. Probably not. It's like my own little music. It's my own little music. All right, we got another video, but once again, here, guys, if you like the on the bike riding and training, here, swing on by motorcycle training concepts. Swing on by motorcycle training concepts. I'll be posting more videos. Like I posted a lot of the drill stuff here and some of the older stuff. So you see how it's like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, year, 2 years. So old fat Dan. But this is purely motorcycle training. So I'm going to be posting, I'm going to be making more videos. I'm working on a whole syllabus and everything. So I'm going to be making more videos, but check it out. Let's see if we can get 100,000 subscribers in 2026. That'd be kind of cool to get a whole new play button. But check it out. You know, here. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll get out of that. We'll post it here. So all the after action review stuff that we do here that I'm doing right now will be on this channel. But if you want to learn how to ride a motorcycle, I'll be posting some tip videos based on the book and a few other things like based on this book too. I'll be posting them on that channel, definitely in 2026. I'll be posting on the bike things, So check it out. Swing on by. Swing on by. All right. All right. All right. So here we go. We're going to start this video. Got to make sure to hit that record button. I think I can stream. Nah, I'll play with that later. National Weather Service. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, we're going to jump into this one. There we got some crashes. We got some crashes and close calls. Hopefully, we're going to be safe about it. Okay, here we go. Nice dusk or just a heavy filter on this. We're riding on a very narrow road, so watch out for anybody coming the opposite way around this blind corner. There it is. Trying to swerve. Not enough time. Impact and dead. Okay, probably not dead, but this right here. Okay, don't speed. There's that. We have a very narrow road where we don't have a lot of space to swerve. It's basically a one-lane road. And so if a car is coming this way, it's going to take up most of that road. So you're going to have to thread that needle on a swerve. You're going to have to thread it to be like right here, or you're gonna have to thread it to be like right there, or have to go off. And that's the scary part. He did try his absolute best, but what could we have done differently to help us out with a swerve kind of last second? Slow it down. Slow it down. Why would we want to slow it down? We're on a motorcycle. We're having fun, right? Why would I want to do that? Well, let's take a look. Okay, right now, why would I want to slow it down? Nothing's going to come out at me. I can speed up. This is cool.
It's good to learn
right?
the mistakes of
But then when I come over here, it looks like it turns. It looks like it turns around this corner. It looks like a corner, but I can't see around this corner. Now I lost sight of the road. So a line of sight. Whenever I get that feeling of like I can't see, I must slow down and pause so that I'm ready to respond to anything creeping out. I need to respond.
and ride safe.
Imagine if you saw somebody like me just do this. I mean, how creeped out would you be? Now see this? Oh, shoot. Good swerve though, really hard swerve. Just wasn't enough. Wear full gear just in case. He tried. You'd be laughing at us. All right, here we go. Riding super fast, tucked in. Oh, hit something. What the heck hit? Did you see that? Did you see that? Something hit us. Something hit us. What is that? And then maybe we panicked and slammed the front brake, or something hit our tire and caused us to crash. Oh, we're gonna ride it. We're gonna ride it. Arm's getting really hot. Getting really hot right now. It's dragging. It's dragging. But we pivoted all the way. Oh, bike's fairings broke off from the wind and took my rear wheel out from under me, throwing the bike on its side. Oh, jeez. That sucks. That sucks. Anything ripped up? His hip? Look at that. Look at the jacket. See, that's all flared out. It's all messed up. It's all ripped up. Hey, guys, imagine if that was if he had just a t-shirt on. If he just had a t-shirt. Oh, bad. That's bad.
Are you injured?
Look at that. The jacket's ripped. Lucky he had that jacket. Very lucky. All right, we're riding through here. Oh, geez, we have an idiot in front of us. Let them stay in front because they're going to do stupid things like this. Failed to negotiate a corner and then crash into a bunch of people. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Let the idiot... You got lucky. Count your lucky stars. You got lucky. They did not.
All on video.
All right, here we go. Nice little spot where this person's going to come into our lane. There it is. How did I know that, everybody? Write in the comments. How do you think I knew that? It's because I teach it here in class all the time. I teach it here. We have an open lane pattern right there. Make sure you guys grab a slice of pizza. Enjoy your stay. Enjoy your stay. Hit that like button. Open lane pattern, Elad, exactly. What is an open lane pattern? I'm going to try to make it quick here. We have a lane that is moving faster than this lane over here. And that person right here is like, I don't want to be stuck behind this person. So they're like, I'm going to go to this lane because it's moving faster. But I'm not going to check my mirror. I'm not going to check my blind spot for this motorcycle rider. So I'm just going to do it, and it's going to scare the motorcycle rider, and it's going to be a close call or a crash. Happens all the time. Pay attention. Burn this freeze frame into your mind. If you see this when you're riding, just assume that person might want to come out. So ride staggered. This is staggered right now. So if they do swing out in front of you, they're not going to hit you. Don't ride in the blind spot. Don't ride side by side unless you have to. And if you have to ride side by side, ride off to this side. So if they start creeping out, you can roll off the throttle to get behind or accelerate to get out of it if there's no car here. Okay? Very simple. Very simple. Because now we have an impact.
The driver changed lanes without signaling or making sure, hitting the rider and ultimately not ensuring whether the rider was okay.
Because it's an open lane pattern. We're supposed to plan our ride. All right. Here we go, everybody. We have an R1 close encounter with a Tesla. Let's take a look at what this R1 with a Tesla looks like. Here we go. Oh, geez. Nice little swerve. Get back. Oh, very nice. Stay, stay, stay. Get back slowly. Get back slowly. Handled it. Handled it. Very good. Very good swerve at high speed. Here we go. Lane splitting. Anybody want to switch over? A bunch of open lane patterns in this video over here. So good job with the brakes. Got himself out of it. All right. Nighttime riding. Going a little fast for the night. Don't know what's going to happen. There's the deer. Oh, snap. Destroyed. Get some free tenderized venison and ride home with it. Unless you got poop all over you, because usually they blow up. That's the thing, is they usually blow up and all their intestinal stuff just gets... So you're gonna... It's gross. It's gross. All right, going over the crest of the hill. We're gonna go ahead and pass this person on a solid yellow. Not a big deal, whatever, you do you. But we have a turn coming up right here. Are we gonna be prepped for it? Going 150 kilometers an hour. That's 93 miles per hour. Good job applying the brakes, because some truck comes out. Found the escape. There we go. Everyone in the collision is generally okay. I'm thankful that things didn't turn out worse, and my gear really saved my ass or head. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this crash. What's gonna happen? Let's see. Oh, snap, side of the vehicle, impact. Okay, we have a car coming out. Couldn't do anything because we were going so fast. No, not really, we're going 45. We weren't going that fast, but still. Maybe he wasn't going, maybe he was going over 45, it just didn't look like it.
I have possession of his camera that was riding his bike.
Thanks for the point of view.
Fuel on the exhaust. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Here we go. Nice little. My mate got knocked off his SV100. Okay. Oh, geez. We see after the accident. What do we do?
It's your fault, bro.
Sure, but I care about my buddy on the ground.
Would you do that, bro? No indication, nothing, bro. Sorry. Hey, get yourself.
But we didn't see the accident.
No.
He remained calm. Sure does no safety. Got out of the road. Very good. Check for any major bleeds. That's the biggest thing. Check for any major bleeds. Bike. I don't care about the bike. How's my buddy? Oh, bent rim. Oh, jeez. Okay.
She's in there good, bro.
All right, here we go. We're going to be riding with our buddies in the mountains. We have a sharp left turn coming up ahead. Hopefully everybody makes this sharp left turn. Those chevrons indicate that it is very sharp. Oh, buddy did not make it. He's up and over the guardrail, all over the place. How do we save his life if he's bleeding? Write in the comments if you know what to do. Oh, he's just tumbling. Slow it down. Slow it down. Talk to each other in Ricardos. You don't have to like, go nuts. I get it. Imagine if you wait all week to just ride with your friends and then like you're just looking forward to it and then one of you crashes bad. It's like it kind of ruins a lot. Rain riding, so we have some hazards when it comes to traction and some visibility, possibly getting a little cold so our fingers don't want to move as quick on the throttle and the brake and the clutch. All right, so what do we got here? Maybe somebody coming out. Oh, geez. Don't get, oh, thankfully the guy stopped. What happened? What happened? Applying the brakes. Had to lay her down. Slam that front brake. Brand new learner rider. Slam the front brake. Oh, that's why you have a space cushion. Maintain a space cushion. Thankfully, he didn't get ran over there. Practice your space cushions. All right, riding around. We have a GPS here. We have an intersection, left turner. Slow it down, slow it down. You don't know if there's somebody behind them also turning. Okay, you could have stopped. All right, every year, unfortunate biker lose their lives to reckless individuals like this idiot. Why are you in my lane? Get out of the way. There you go. Oh my gosh, thankfully. We had to apply the brakes pretty hard, but it might have had to swerve too. So thankfully that person just switched back to their lane. All right, here we go. Oh, idiot on the road. Let him be up front. He's going to hit somebody else, not me. They're going to hit a car, maybe. They have a crumple zone. I don't. I'm going to get bloody and bruised and dead. Okay, what's this? I don't want to watch the whole thing.
All
right, here we go.
Where the riders
Nice little tight turn going around. Practice your tight turns. Oh, little kid, practice your braking too. We do that in the book. We practice our tight turns and our emergency braking because of kids. All right, here we go. What do we got here? We got a side of the vehicle, and they're coming out. They're coming out. They're coming out. Good job moving over a little bit. Rev bomb, not a big deal, but I wouldn't have done that. I would have moved over even more. Maybe emergency accelerated out of that. Okay. Here we go. Use indicator and check blind spot. Yeah, it's a merge area. You know that we're coming up to a merge area. You know that they're going to come over. So just be a kind person and move over the next lane and let them in. All right, here we go. Moving through here. Got a turn coming up, possibly. Crest of the hill. Oh, side of the vehicle. Slowing it down. Nice little swerve. Good job. Too fast, too soon. Handled it. Handled it. That's a common issue. Oh, we're gonna race. Yeah, we're gonna race around all these cars, and we're gonna act like idiots. And yeah, we're all over the road. Yeah, boy. Yeah, we're gonna run into cars, and you're gonna hit me, and I'm gonna almost crash. Yeah, but I'm not gonna learn my lesson. Moving on. We got intersection, hazardous area, left turners, right turners, swerve, swerve, swerve. Good job with the swerve. It wasn't our fault that people wanted to do that. It's not our fault. We expect them to watch out for us. They didn't do that, but we took our safety in our own hands and we did a nice swerve. Very good. Very good. All right. Open lane pattern right here. Our lane's moving faster than that slow lane, so people might want to switch over like that. Oh, he wanted to switch over because he wanted to get into there. Hey, good job applying the brakes. Double check your blind spot. All right. Head-on wreck. Here we go. Let's take a look. Head-on wreck. What is it? Oh, telling people to slow down. Okay, so can we rescue? You know, maybe no one here has any medical knowledge. There's no fire trucks. There's no police. There's nobody on scene. Can we help? You know, if we have that medical knowledge and we have a nice trauma kit in our little luggage case right there, like, can we help? This is a great opportunity if you can. Here we go. First time I felt ABS did something. There's the little click, 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 click. It did it, but probably a new rider. Probably a new rider trying to figure out how to apply the brakes. Guys, practice. We do this. We do this in the book. We do this in the book. We practice emergency braking, especially in chapter 9 when we're doing it for the test. Practice your brakes. Wear gear. That's chapter 1. That's chapter 1. Tell you what, the minimum gear you have, this is not even the minimum. Minimum is gloves, long sleeve shirt, long pants, at least some ankle boots, and a full face helmet. So he has a helmet because he has the camera on the helmet, but he doesn't even have anything else. Please. Do you have a long sleeve shirt at least? All right, roundabouts, intersections. Okay, we got somebody coming out. Okay, let them in. Pretty good. Rev bomb. Come on. That's not. You're making it to where it's difficult for your bike to modulate. Just cruise. Downshift. All right, ride to horizon. Here we go.
At once, completely ignored the rider.
Okay. What about that person to the left? Coming over. Blind spot. Brakes. Good job with the brakes. Saw it last second, but still did a good job. Get in your car. Get in your car. What are you doing? All right. Here we go. We have a red light up ahead. We're gonna have to start applying the brake. Oh, green light. All right, here we go. Watch out for anybody wanting to get in that open lane like a motorcycle. Got in the open lane. If you're gonna do that, motorcycle guy, accelerate. All right, sharp right turn coming up ahead. We're stuck behind this car. Are they gonna turn left? Probably. They're really slow at it.
What are you doing?
GPS said to do it, or said to do it on the next one. I don't know. Little parking lot, having some fun. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Jack trade. Okay, that's a big deal. Somebody's coming in your lane. You moved over to the next one. Not a big deal there. Okay, watch out for anybody doing that again. Okay, we got this thing right here. What do we got? We got a left turner way up ahead. They're going slow to the turn, so you're going to have to move over. Okay. Another, Jack, what's going on with you, man? Why, if you're having this many close calls, you should probably be paying attention to how you ride. All right, cyclist flips me off for no reason. Okay. All right. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Have your fun if you want to have it. Whatever. He can't catch you. All right. Cut me off and tried to hit me, and I was not very happy about that one. Oh, we got some road rage going on here. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, get cut off. Okay, you moved over to a new position, moved off to the right, so you did a good job with an evasive maneuver. Okay, what are you going to do now? You're going to switch over multiple lanes and speed up, put yourself in a hazardous situation because it's nighttime. You don't know, and it's going to be very hard to see road surface hazards, and you're just going to try to get close to this person and be like, I don't like you, because that's going to change their behavior. All right, here we go. I didn't see the accident. Crow, this is in Tucson. This is an older video. I remember seeing this. So he sees an accident. He's trying to tell everybody he's rescuing, remaining calm, ensuring his own safety, getting off the side of the road, helping people out.
Okay, perfect.
Remember what I said in the previous video on this live stream is that was there a medical emergency that causes an accident? So it could be a medical emergency, especially with elderly.
Park your car. Put it in the park. You cannot move your car, sir. It's completely damaged.
Yeah, usually elderly will have like a stroke, heart issues, like they'll vagal down, lose pressure, and then kind of pass out, come back.
Yeah, you should.
There's a lot of issues that typically older drivers have. So be careful
That we don't need to
around winter visitors, snowbirds. If you don't know what that is,
yeah, move your car. Move
southern
your car.
states get the nice winter visitors during the winter because it's kind of calm and relaxing, like in Arizona, because they're trying to escape all the snow and craziness up north. And then in the summertime, they go back up north. In the summertime, down here in the south, it's super hot. So we get the best, safest riding in the summertime when it's the hottest.
Now you cannot.
And when it's really nice out, when it should be the best riding season for Arizonans, we have a bunch of idiots. Take that back. Not idiots, old people that are terrible drivers. So that sucks. Nice slippers. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe. Grab yourself a book, grab yourself a slice of pizza, hit that like button. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. And I will be seeing you guys on the next live stream. Oh, geez. Yeah. How you guys doing? Woo-wee. Having some fun on this video. It's only been 2 hours. We usually do this for 3 hours. I kind of just had some fun with it. Try to keep it away from purely educational, purely just kind of, let's talk about the plan method the whole time. Back after a whole year, are you the real Slender Man? Please don't catch me. Please don't catch me. Let's go to my office. Hey, what's up, everybody? You guys can go ahead and crisscross applesauce up front. Bring in some pizza. It's time for me to eat some food. I got to let the dogs out, and I'm going to be editing a ton of YouTube shorts. So if you're just now joining, don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. I got an update. If you're just now joining live stream, because some of you guys enter, join, leave, and all that stuff. All the crash and close call after action reviews, YouTube shorts, clips from the live stream will be on this channel. I'm restarting my second channel, Motorcycle Training Concepts. It's at 43,000 subscribers right now. I haven't been posting on that for very much. It's been a while. But all the on-bike riding, all the how-tos, how to do U-turns, figure eights, how to ride in traffic, all the stuff that you guys do want to see, and all the stuff that is based off the book, which is on sale right now for 20% off. For Black Friday, it'll go back to 10% off after Cyber Monday. I'll be doing all that on the second channel to not confuse everybody, because a lot of you guys come here for the crash and close call stuff, and all of a sudden you see me doing U-turns. And it's like, I like that. That's cool, but that's not what I'm here for. And it confuses YouTube very specifically. So I'm doing it because of YouTube. YouTube's like, well, I'm not going to put out these for these people and this. And it's just, what's your channel about, Dan? Like, is it motorcycle training or is it crash and close call stuff? And so it's mainly for YouTube. So I'm going to make it to where this is purely crash and close call after action reviews. And then the second channel is purely on bike, motorcycle, like riding and how to and what to do and why. So that's going to be that channel. So if you like that stuff, swing on by Motorcycle Training Concepts, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell button. And then if you like this stuff that we just did, stay here too. You can have both. Very cool. Thanks for streaming the medical presentation at MSU last week. You're welcome. I'm glad you like it. So that kind of stuff will go on Motorcycle Training Concepts from now on. I'm not going to take a bunch of the videos I did recently and put them on that channel. These will just stay here. But any new stuff will go over on that channel. And that includes rescue. I want to start doing some rescue stuff. Like how to apply a tourniquet, how to pack the wound, how to do an assessment. Like more in depth versus like what we talk about on the live stream where I actually show you. I have a big dummy. Rescue Ronaldo, and I need to use him. I bought him a long time ago, and I wanted to use him up. So check out that channel. Let's see if we can get 100,000 subscribers on that channel by the end of 2026, and that involves me posting a lot of good, valuable content for you guys over there. I'll still be live streaming here every week. I'll still be posting crash and close call stuff here every week, every day, especially with the YouTube Shorts. So if you like YouTube Shorts, make sure you watch them. That'd be great if you did. But yeah, that's the update. That's the update. Now, what's happening this weekend? Oh yeah, this weekend, guys. What are you guys doing this weekend? I am heading up to Phoenix on Friday. That's why I got to really edit these videos today. I'm going to head up to Phoenix on Friday, and then Saturday I'm doing the Spartan race. I'm doing the Spartan Beast. It's 13 miles of trail running and obstacles. And then on Sunday, I'm doing the Super Spartan. It's about 6 to 8 miles, depending how they do it this year. Same thing, bunch of obstacles, trail running. And then I'll get like an hour, maybe an hour or two break. And then I do the Spartan Sprint, and that's about 3 miles of the same stuff. So I'm doing what? Let's say it's 6, 3, 9 plus 13, 21 miles in 2 days of trail running and obstacles. And when I say trail running, I mean trail hiking because I'm going to be walking a lot of it. But if anybody's going to the Spartan race, that'd be kind of cool to say hi and just kind of like chit chat a little bit if we can. That'd be awesome. But that's what I'll be doing. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Visiting your aunt in South Florida, then constant studying for an IT license? Nice, Slender Man. You're going to the AGM and opening the new radio studio for the station I volunteer for, Kane FM 103.7. Nice, Bite Saber. Appreciate that. Nice. What is everybody doing? But that's that. And then we have, Thanksgiving the weekend after that. I'll do a live stream next week. Probably next Tuesday. I'll be doing a live stream next Tuesday to get ahead of it. And I'm going to mention I don't know if I'm supposed to mention it now, but there's going to be a massive cardo sale. A massive cardo sale for Black Friday. Massive. I already got the email. I got all that stuff. It's going to be massive. And by massive, I mean 25% off. So if you're looking to buy a cardo, you want to buy it like right now, wait until I think it starts the 24th. So wait till next week. Which probably means let's double check. Probably means I need to make a video on that. Let me see. Yeah, the 24th. 24th to the 1st. 25% off. And it'll be there's no need to apply a code. It'll automatically be just discounted on their site. But But Jawabi, don't just go to their site and buy. Please click. I'll post it all over social media. Click my link and then buy. Because then you'll help me out. You'll help me out. I'll get a little commission for that. Since I told you early, that's what you got to do, okay? You're not supposed to know about this, but since I told you, you have to click my link. All right? It helps out a lot. It helps me out a lot. I got to buy Christmas gifts, and that's going to help me. I got to buy those Christmas gifts. So, with that said, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and eat some, I don't know what I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to see what's in the fridge. I think I got some meatloaf. Eat some meatloaf. And I know Horvath. Thankfully, it's not real Spartans. Got to be on my toes. Well, no. Anyways, got to look out for what's going to happen. And then, yeah. So pay attention. I'll be making posts all next week for the sale. All next week for the sale. Okay? So just wait. Just wait for the sale. Probably shouldn't have told you guys anything because you'll just go straight to the website and not click my link. But I hope you guys click my link. It'd be helpful. But I'm going to head out, guys. It's probably just going to instantly freeze because I'm going to click end. And it's just going to go away. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope I come back without any injuries, knock on wood. Please pray for me on that one. Because I usually walk away with like an ankle sprain or some hip flexor problems. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to edit a lot of videos today. And I'll be seeing you guys probably, you know what? Pause. I have a dog grooming thing. I really want to do a live stream on Monday because that's when the sale starts. I'm going to try my best to do a live stream on Monday, next Monday, but if not, it'll be Tuesday. Okay, guys? Okay? All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.